Everybody comfortable?
Yeah.
Get your motherfucking ass up when I'm talking. You will be going undercover as high school students. You are here simply because you look young. You some Justin Bieber, Miley Cyrus looking motherfuckers.
It's the TLRS discussion. It's the TLRS discussion. It's the TLRS discussion. It's the TLRS discussion. Yeah.
Woman. It's a short talk.
Tout simplement, Dieu, pauvre et chantant.
Shut up! Do you know when I first played it?
Well, I just came back to that.
When I first played it, it creeped him out as well.
I don't understand who's laughing at the moment. Is Sean laughing?
I'm killing myself because it was so funny.
I came back. All I heard was "shut up" in the loudest yell possible.
Oh God!
Please make a time of that.
I will. I'm actually going to put it straight in the podcast.
Shut up. Is that for gold? Oh God. I forgot my drink. Be right back. Hi Tom.
En tout chemin, en tout lieu.
Turn it off! French bent! Dominique, nique, sur l'auteur de Sacrement, routier pour du champagne. It's, you know, I think that's going to become our official theme song for Just Bad Gamers. I've never heard Tom kick off that much ever. I really ain't.
Oh God, sweating.
What's the Berlin Wall?
The wall in
All in
Berlin.
Berlin.
No, it was.
Why did
They
it
knocked
fall?
down because they knocked it down with the hammer.
It was the divide between East and West Germany.
Oh, okay, thank you. It seems to be in a lot of these German films.
Yes, it was the divide. When they knocked it down, it allowed East Germany to come to West Germany.
And vice versa.
Not really, because West Germany was possibly nicer.
Everything's just... I don't give a shit about many of these films. Like, We Have a Pope. It was so boring. I think I actually slept through most of it. And The Lives of Others. I definitely slept through that. What's capitalism?
He's dead.
Capitalism is what I believe it maybe is money and big businesses controlling.
Oh.
Yes. Lou, you
It's-
coming on GTA?
She's updating.
Oh, cool.
We've got to become a normal death match.
Businesses being able to control something because they are a big business.
Alright. Capitalism is an economic system in which trade, industry, and the means of production are controlled by private owners. German propaganda archive. Okay.
Off the topic, there's apparently a flat in London which is 461 square feet, which is tiny. Right? And it's worth £1 million.
That's mad. Why? Is it worth £1 million?
Because it's basically in the middle of Mayfair.
Nobody buys that, the minute idiot.
And on top of that, you have to pay £3,000 a year to the flat owners, basically.
Okay.
But that does include a person who opens a door for you. So yeah, if you want to move to London, there you go.
So that's one big pet peeve I have with games. I'd wish they'd come up with different names, they'd just sticking to at the end, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Or
but
two or three.
it's so people know it's in the same franchise.
That's fine, but you know what I mean? Just like, come up with a different... You know what I mean? Put a bit of everything thinking of a title, they'll just stick 2 at the end on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's the TLRS discussion.
Are y'all throwing a party? What? There's rumors in the Twitter sphere. And if any of my officers are caught giving alcohol to minors, they'll find themselves in prison with a snorkel duct taped to their mouth. And me shitting down that snorkel.
It's extremely vivid, thank you.
Well, I can stand in front of you guys, and I can say, I have piles! I
I think I'm actually gonna die.
Need to hear it again, Tom.
Here is the reason why I can stand in front of you guys.
Oh.
I can say, I have piles! I had
Wait.
reason why I can stand in front of you guys, and I can say, I have piles! I bleed from the arse!
Wait, more.
You're kidding me.
Genres become a tree, the shrubs become a tree. It's pollinated many across the land. He's spreading his roots all around the world. He's haunting the land with his magic branches. But when all's gone quiet in the land, what will he do? He waits for his most unsuspecting victim. He pulls them beneath the earth with his roots. Shrubs become a tree, genres become a tree.
I don't think we'd ever get shown on a SingStar game ever, you know.
I do. And I plan on achieving it as well.
I'll tell you what, you ever get shown on a SingStar game, and I would dye my hair bright pink.
Okay. Yeah, I hope you remember that you said that. Actually, I've got it recorded, so it don't matter.
It's the TLRS discussion.
That's good, YouTube.
Choice.
Did I scare you, Ryan? And I
Will always
love you.
You haven't got a pork sandwich, so it's call time.
Yes, I'm waiting. Just going to get me one from the chippy.
Yeah,
Have you seen the alien transmission?
we have.
It's weird. I got a clue what it is, you know.
Nope. It's a weird one.
It really is. I mean, I know Tom Moore in the call because I think you hear him plug his
Mic.
yeah, you plug your mic back in.
God, scare me half to death, Tom.
No, because it was turned off, because I could tell.
No, I mean just now.
I know.
Sorry, little shit.
The face of that video made me laugh all night.
It was amazing.
No, because I physically have to turn them both off just to make sure sometimes in case I accidentally knock it back on, like
Yeah.
muted. Because I've got the switch on my actual headset now. Look, if I turn that off now,
Yeah,
you can hear that, can't you?
yeah.
Yeah,
Hold on.
It's the TLRS discussion.
Where I felt an instinct to rob a crisp off her. And I went, "That's so cheeky." I remember you saying it.
Don't talk like that.
You just did. That was great. That was really great.
Yes, Alex. Alright.
How does that noise just take 2 hours ago? Happy birthday. It's your 10th birthday. Facebook.
Yeah, you're gonna be 10, aren't you? Oh, you am. I don't know.
No. I put it as I'm
How many years can you not
101
say?
years old.
101.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
okay.
Such a child.
Because he's a child.
He is indeed.
He's young at heart like you, Louise.
I'm Romeo.
It's the TLRS discussion.
No! Someone come up here,
Spider.
please.
Yep.
Oh, the big good boy, big dog shit.
Help me.
Help it. Louise is alright. I shouldn't have laughed, but how could it? I died.
I couldn't help it. Oh God. I don't know why that was so fun.
It was just the way Owen come out with it.
Oh. What was half trotted
I'm sure I had a sock on or something.
I don't know, was it Alan that trod in it or Louise?
I think it was Louise.
It's the TLRS discussion.
Sims 1, I could literally blink and 6 hours had passed without even noticing how long I've been playing it. I was that obsessed. I want that again with a game.
You know what? I'm still amazed that Sims haven't gone online properly.
I know. I'd love it.
How have they not gone online
I
properly?
don't know. Could you imagine
If I could jump into your
the
world.
TLRS could live together and control their own
Yeah.
Sims? So he could go and slap Tom and stuff. or slap him with a wet fish.
How have they not gone online?
I think I'm probably struggling to figure out how exactly they're going to get it all working to do that. All the interactions and...
Like, if we created a map and then it's just locked down to us being in there, it would be amazing. I would actually buy the game.
I would honestly buy it for that. I mean, I know Tom would need a new computer, but I'd buy it just to go online with it.
In this day and age, it shocks me.
Well, you know, if like you join a world and you actually control your family on a neighbourhood somewhere where there's other people living in the neighbourhood, that'd be brilliant. Like when they are online, their Sims go on to autopilot, and when they are online, they take over, and it tells you if they're online or not, and you can go round each other's houses, and you could go down to the old town and all that, shopping and.
What it should be is when you're online, your plum bob is green.
That's it.
When you're not
red.
online, it's just red. Yeah. Perfect, simple system. But in an age where there's hundreds and thousands of people playing a massive multiplayer online,
They'd make a fortune out of.
How have Sims not gone online?
I mean, I wish they'd do another Sims Castaway. I do. HD.
But could they change enough?
Well, it don't have to be Castaway, but something in the style where you go through a story, and you like that. Whereas instead of having all this bloody just randomly do shit, you know, with the family. The idea of having a proper storyline behind it, like on the old Sims game where you had the black mom and you work your way up through the. I like that. I enjoyed that because you're going through one house to the next and you're working your way up.
But it's like that one I gave to you, Busting Out, where he takes some of your stuff.
Yeah,
and you're working your way up.
It's the same as the other Sims game, I think. Busting Out, it followed the same story, I believe.
Yeah.
And I really enjoyed it. Where do these songs pop into my head? And I find it kinda funny, I find it kinda sad. The dreams of which are dying are the best I've ever had. I find it hard to tell you, 'cause I find it hard to take. That people run in circles, it's a very, very mad world. Or a miserable world. Mad world. Anyway, you've got over 35 million, and it was Freelance, the bloke who made Freelancer, the space game that I loved. I don't know if I ever got you to play it. I fucking loved that game. The story was epic to it, and he did this Kickstarter, and it's supposed to be fully out next year. Because he's made a new version of it, really. But they've been releasing some alphas and stuff to Kickstarter people, and some people don't like it, and some people do. And I just hope it turns out to be as good as Freelancer was, because trouble is I forgot what it's called, but I'll remember at some point. What annoys me about strategy genre is everybody assumes it's got to be turn-based.
I don't get why.
To me, strategy, the word strategy, doesn't mean that it's got to have a turn system. I don't know why anyone would want a turn system.
It's that thing where people think it has to be like chess.
Yeah, but it's a video game.
I know, but they think of strategy and they go, we need a turn-based chess.
Yeah, we need half an hour to think of our next move. They can't keep up with real-time stuff like what happens in life when you're waiting for the toaster to come up.
I mean, I don't mind, like, if you have them elements of turn-based at the end of something, a real-time strategy. Yeah. Like, you need to negotiate something or work out your next thing.
That's alright. You can add the element in, but you can't have the game based on it. Like that Sydney is one I had for PS3. I don't know what it was. It was a turn-based Civilizations, I think.
Yeah, all Sydney's, except from the one we liked, are all turn-based.
I played it when I had the PS3 in the first year or something.
And then you
I bought it from Asda, completed it in about 5 hours, and it was all turn-based, and because I can't be asked to wait, you know, the turns was going quite quickly with me.
Yeah.
And I'd done it, completed it, and thought, well, I ain't paying 40 quid for that. So I took it back and said, I think I said something like, my nan's bought me this and I've got an Xbox or something like that. And I was like, do you want to go and get the PlayStation version? I was like, no. I just had the money back.
Yeah, they're shocking games.
It's a shame because they have really good graphics and stuff. They have the potential to be a really good game. I just want proper strategy where you build a fortress and you can put all your. I don't mind if it's modern or whether it's with arrows and archers. I don't mind that. If it's modern, you can. Or I tell you that one you loved, that Stronghold, the magic one.
Yes.
That was good.
I forgot what it was called.
God, you loved that even more.
Legends, wasn't it? That's because it was cool.
I think I discovered it, and I think I told you about it, and you got it, and you was well into it before I scratched the surface.
You could have
you
dragons.
Had Merlin.
Yeah, no, that's a game.
Where's that gone? What is it now that whenever you get a game, there has to be some issues with it, and there's always something that just they're right. You know what I mean? Like the new Stronghold. I think it was the new Stronghold, and you said everything moves around at 360 degrees.
It's 360 degrees, and it did the same thing as Command and Conquer did. It went zoomed in
Where
too
have
much.
the old developers' minds gone? The people,
because they get took over by big publishers. That's why. Do you know how it used to be hundreds of developers?
Yeah.
Right, and they would publish their own stuff. Now it's about 5 publishers who own everything.
And they use standard engines, don't they? Whereas before everyone was developed their own engine from scratch.
Why do you think there's so many indie games coming back in now?
Yeah. Well, good.
Because people are fed up of the same old stuff.
Them just streamlining it to make money, but there's no quality in the product.
No. It's shocking. The Stronghold, honestly, right, if I was you, I would say get Stronghold 3 and see for yourself.
On my list.
I mean, I wouldn't like to tell you not to get just because I didn't enjoy it.
I trust you because I know that you had the same passion for the one before as I did.
The reason Stronghold was so good was because it was simple.
That's what makes a good strategy game.
Definitely, when the city building or the castle building isn't the main element, right? I don't want to spend half an hour trying to put my wall in properly.
Well, you shouldn't be able to have that much on a wall, should you?
I want to drag it, right, within 5 seconds and have a wall built.
Like on The Sims.
I don't need 360 degree angles.
So when you was dragging the wall, was you just wobbling around with your mouse?
You can make them like circle and everything else, and it's like, I just want a straight line. That's all I want. And then I want to put a farm there, but then it obstructs everything else. And then I've got to scroll through 360 different options.
And
That's what they don't get. When you make 360 degrees, it's 360 times I need to click something.
Did you have to click it one at a time?
No, it's rotated with either you can hold the mouse one and then move it around like that. But that's still a lot of options. It's not the most accurate thing.
Are you going to be able to just perfect it with it, you?
No. As I say, if that was the main element of the game, then possibly I might have been able to enjoy it. Because I'm like, I can put this here.
Yeah.
But when I'm trying to just build a quick castle...
Well, you don't always want to get too intricate.
I just want to put some apples down, right? some pigs down and a granary. Right? And then I want a barracks.
And then you want to start defending your place, and then you can worry about the rest later.
That's the thing I loved about Stronghold, because it was like, look, you've got this much time.
Yeah.
Right, get going.
I mean, I think I had to
don't
cheat.
mess around.
I think I had to cheat after with a trainer or something because it's too.
I got decent.
I did. It was, but towards the end of the levels, it got a bit tough.
It's just when you get some quests which I'm like, get so much cotton.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh god, do I need to get cotton?
But Command and Conquer Tiberian Wars, what a game!
That series got killed though.
Why though? I don't understand what made them move to that stupid
800 by 600.
Yeah.
Here you go.
What? I loved that game. And you went through, because there's the two factions either that are fighting against each other, and then the aliens come down, and then it adds I think that was the expansion pack. It adds a whole new aspect on it, because I think the aliens was like eating the Tiberium or something.
Something
it was such an amazing resource. Those green shards coming out the ground.
Yeah, there was GDI.
That's it.
Nod and Scrim.
You've got a good memory.
Yeah, I've got Wiki up.
That's it. And you also had an expensive commando, and he could do stealth, and you could go in to someone's base with him and stealthily work your way around it and kill them all one by one if you wanted to.
Yep.
And some of the missions required you to do that because they give you nothing else but this one dude. That's what you call strategy. Where have them people gone? We need to bring them minds back.
Which one was it? Tiberian Wars. The last one.
Tiberian Wars was the one we played. Tiberium Sun. Actually, no, that was 3.
Twilight.
Twilight is the new one, I think, which was shit, apparently, according to you. And Tiberium Sun was the original, and it was like the old.
Yeah.
And then Tiberium Wars was the creme de la creme. I mean.
And then Tiberian's Twilight is the one which we started playing, which was the 800 by 600 crap.
Yeah. Tiberium Wars, it had proper actors from films doing cutscenes as well, and so did Ground Control. I need to play StarCraft, I think.
I can't believe they killed it so much. People gave that a 4 out of 5 or a 7 out of 10. How?
Right, Star Citizen. I've got to show you this because you should see. It's the trailer that's good. Like they say, I was dead, but the PC will live on, or something like that. Or
that does look cool.
It does though. I just like the way it's saying the PC game is alive. I love it.
I know, but I hate how arrogant PC gamers are.
I know.
The reason I would never have a gaming PC is the fact that how much you need to spend to keep it updated.
I ain't bothered about every tiny perfect bit of shading and every tiny little glimmer of graphics possible. To me, that could bring the graphics back from Tiberium Wars. Maybe just bonk it up a little bit. Keep that old system of how you move things around. Make it to more resolution, and I'm happy. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Really ain't that bothered about the graphics. I don't want them to look too tinny, but I want them to look standard.
Yep.
I think sometimes too much graphics can kill the game, really, because you.
It's the TLRS discussion.
See what he did.
Oh, come on, just think of it this way. He's been shitting and pissing for weeks and he ain't washed it.
Ah!
could go on better.
No! You can't get me now because I'm blocked off from it now, so go ahead. Tom?
Yes.
Out any scam softwares or scam
Yeah,
websites or
Oh. It was you.
I've turned off all Firefox. And that thing still keeps coming through the voice.
Tom. You was the freaking alien transmission. That's ruined you. And I wasn't even recording that then until the last bit of it, and I pressed record. No. We were contacted by aliens.
Did you really think we was?
you another
Why was
worthless scrap.
Yeah, it's time.
How upset and sick to my stomach I am. Look, at the end of the day, you've been lied to, and so was I for a very long time.
Okay.
For the past 5 years, I've received worthless junk emails on my account promising me the next great thing. See, back then, no one was around to help me succeed.
I can't believe it was Tom. We can't never tell anyone that.
It's the TLRS discussion.
But then I saw a video of Watch Dogs, and the graphics on that don't look great
No.
for a next-gen game.
I find that this next gen shit seems like a load of bollocks. At the moment, anyway. I reckon it's going to be a good few years before we actually see some decent increases.
At the moment, it seems like everything, you can tell there's a little bit more detail on it, but it doesn't look like real life detail.
No.
It gives it a sheen.
That's
to
all that,
everything.
yeah, I know exactly what you mean. It's like when the HD come out. It just gives things a sheen, sort of thing.
Yeah.
A little bit crisper, but the graphics...
There's no real great detail.
No. The actual texturing of things, I increased that much. It's just things look...
It's like there's weird lighting going on.
Yeah.
And
It's a big con, eh? They've reached a plateau. That's what's happened with gaming. They've reached a plateau that it would take a very, very talented artist weeks, maybe months, just to do a very small detail of a building to make it look. You know what I mean? Like, you'd need a proper talented artist to do every single detail on a glass window, and then he'd have to do it from 360 angles. They am reaching a plateau that they call cross. Unless they start recording actual buildings and dubbing them into these things and recording actual things, I can't see how much further that can go. That don't look very good to me.
It
that
really
looks shit.
doesn't.
I mean, that lamppost and everything and the people.
As I say, it looks like it gets washed out with the lighting. I can't put my finger on what is wrong with it. It just doesn't
it looks matty.
Yeah. If someone said that was on a PS3, like
PS3.
early PS3,
Oh yeah,
right?
I'd have believed that.
But if someone's telling me that's a PS4 next gen using what's capable, then no.
The truth is, when the new console comes out, the new generation, it takes 5 years.
It takes
5 or
years.
6 years before you start to get stuff that they're touching the resources. These games have been developed alongside whilst I'm still making other PS3 games, and until they move on, you are going to get anything. As I say, I don't think they can get. They're reaching a bit of a plateau with this sort of thing. I mean, I don't mind. I don't care much about graphics anyway. But the fact that them parading it round as a next gen game when it don't look it.
Well, to be honest, GT5
Exactly.
looks fine to me.
Very much difference in that.
It has enough detail.
They've got that bang on, they? Because it's over the top graphics.
For such a big world.
It's pretty bang on.
À l'époque où Jean sans terre d'Angleterre était le roi. Dominique, notre père, combattit les Abéchois. Dominique, nique, s'en allait de souplement. Routier, pourvu chantant. On touchait Montelieu, il nous parle du bon Dieu. Il ne parle du bon Dieu. Cette journée hérétique par des ronces conduit. Oh, that's too fast!
Too well there.
I chord to that verse on the American Horror Story version because it's quite it's slower on that, but this one it's even faster. Certains journaux hérétiques par des ronces conduit, mais notre rebelle Nique parle des jours. Ah! Dominique. That's me shitting up. Touché Montelieu, il ne parle que du bon Dieu, il ne parle que du bon Dieu. Ni chameau, ni diligence, il parcourt l'Europe à pied, Scandinavie ou I even tried.
Absolutely.
Hello.
Welcome to Mad House.
Hello.
Why is this song playing again?
Because Ryan's found a damn another one.
I found another one.
I just managed to get it out of my head. Thank you very much.
Aye.
I just
Oh,
managed to get it out of my head.
If you haven't just got that one out of your head, then wait till you hear the next one.
This one is just amazing.
You can die happy. That's bad word.
Just gonna even slip my throat. Throw it back.
It's gonna what?
Slip my throat.
I'm telling you, it's uplifting whilst you're dying inside.
You'll get into it, the more you hear it, the more it'll stick on your head, that chorus. Here we go. Entre los étoiles, le Seigneur écrit de ton nom. Entre les étoiles, toutes les rondes dans sa maison. Entre les étoiles, le Seigneur repose ta vie. Entre les étoiles, près de lui, en paradis. This, you know, I blame music for people's aggression these days. All this stuff. People need to chillax and entre les étoiles.
No.
They'd all be happy and cheerful if everyone was like this and they was all like entre les étoiles, le Seigneur a grité ton nom. Entre les étoiles, toutes les rondes dans sa maison. Entre les étoiles, le Seigneur repose ta vie. Entre les étoiles, près de lui, en paradis. Oh, it's repeating. Entre les étoiles, près de lui, en paradis.
To be fair, those albums do take a piss at them.
Oh, hello!
I told you.
Fuck me. You could just do that. You could do that. It's like you. Hey, I just met you. Oh, that's just crazy! You could do that to somebody. Jesus Christ.
It's
Can you
hilarious.
imagine if they just slipped that in there in the club? They mix the Jepson out of it and put that in instead, right in the middle of a song.
Oh, that would be amazing.
I'd love to see that in like a club
No,
full
to be
of
honest,
chaps.
that cover with it, right? You know how you was shocked.
Yeah.
Right? I go, oh, a male cover of Call Me Maybe, that sounds
Yeah.
alright, and then boom.
It's just a bit of a what's going on sort of thing.
It's the TLRS discussion.
I'm sick of watching Rooney do fuck all.
He was absolute shit.
Oh god. I spent most of the time watching him do nothing.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't, my eyes just kept going back to him. Like,
It does
as soon
nothing.
as soon as that ball moves away from him,
That's it.
he's like,
I don't
no,
want to.
I ain't really interested. He pretends to be interested in it,
Yeah.
though. Because I know what he's doing. I did it myself at fucking school.
I felt sorry, right, for Leighton Baines. Is it Leighton Baines? Right? He was on the left with two people and he's going, who do I mark? Because Rooney's meant to be back here helping.
But he don't do fuck all.
And then he's like, well, they've just passed me again because I'm against two.
Like that first goal, if you actually look where it come from, how he got up there in the first place, you could blame him for it.
Mm.
Because he wasn't doing anything. He could have blocked it at the point where it was all the way over the other end.
Yeah. He's a shocking player.
People
I
too
won't
quick
pick
to
him.
do it. The bloke's no good, he's
No.
useless.
Be
I
right
think
back
he
a
was
second.
good for a bit, okay.
Yeah, he was, but he was okay like 6 years ago.
Yeah.
But now, he doesn't care.
It's the TLRS discussion.
If you went into therapy, it's probably because you are a workaholic,
No.
No.
have trouble coping with loss, have daddy issues, yes,
Wow.
have an addictive personality, have an obsessive personality, have trouble empathizing with the world around you.
I'd say the empathising one.
Yeah, so do I. After our discussion yesterday, yeah.
I don't think that's as strong as your empathising problems.
I was
Like,
thinking
we're
about
actually
earlier.
bringing in problems.
I was thinking about it earlier. I'd like to live in that place, actually.
You'd like to live in what?
That place.
Oh, did you finally come round to
Yeah, I
Huh?
did.
What place?
resource-based economy?
Oh, you changed your mind?
Yeah.
Did you
She
have a
saw
read
the
about
light.
it or something?
No. I was just
She
thinking.
just processed all of the
Yeah.
information.
We
it
did
was
throw
because
it.
it looks like a hospital.
We threw the picture at her before we threw the concept at her.
Mm-mm.
Yes.
Oh, good, because if they start a small one, we're living in it and leaving our money behind.
Just leave it in like a secure bank
Yeah.
somewhere.
I
It's
am
just basically
Detail.
tits up.
Romeo. I am Romeo. Leonardo DiCaprio's Romeo.
Aww.
Well,
What?
I could draw it out, take it with me, and put it in a safe
Hmm.
as
Can I
like a
read it
relic
to
of
you?
the old world.
Shall I
There you
read
go,
it?
Louise.
You sweet innocent soul.
What?
Regardless of your actual age, you will always be young at heart, which has its pros and cons. On the one hand, you feel everything passionately and a word that I can say. On the other hand, that kind of naivety can get you in a pickle, like a suicide pact with a girl you barely know.
Sounds
Oh,
like you.
Apart from the suicide thing.
Apparently, right, if she goes off with another woman, right, she might be in a suicide pact. Just to warn you.
I keep imagining myself having to live in this world where these fungal infected people took over.
Like a fungal toenail.
Well, they ate zombies, haven't they? I'm
No, they're
nothing like.
bacteria modified humans.
Well, it's fungus. Fungus.
Bacteria.
Is that what it says?
Fungus is bacteria.
No, it's a completely different substance. You've got fungal, parasitical, and bacterial.
Yes,
Awful.
Alex. Very.
How does that noise? hours ago, happy birthday. It's your 10th birthday. Facebook.
Yeah, you're gonna be 10, aren't you? Oh, you am. I don't know.
No, I put it as I'm
How many years can you not
101
shed?
years old.
101.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Okay.
Such a child.
Because he's a child.
He is indeed.
He's young at heart like you, Louise.
I'm Romeo.
The TLRS discussion, baby. It's the TLRS discussion.
I like
TLRS discussion, baby. It's the TLRS discussion. We can talk about camels and everything. It's the TLR, the TLR. The TLR, the TLR, discussion, TLR, discussion, TLR, discussion, TLRS discussion, baby. It's the TLRS discussion. It's the TLRS discussion, babe. It's the TLRS discussion. Totally ludicrous, ridiculously sexy, yeah.